Fragmento de Porco, that's its real name, or at least the name that Pretorius gave it. He was a writer on musical instruments in the 17th century.
What do you use it for?
We use it for a number with a Islamic flavour to it called Kashka from Baghdad. And it sounds like a santur, which is traditional Arabian instrument played with hammers, just like this.
You're Kate's brother, aren't you?
Yeah, afraid so.
Is it sort of a bit of a family business, really?
Well, yes and no. I mean, like, Kate and I have been making music together for years and years, on different levels, you know, but I mean, there's always been music in our family. My other brother, John, he played. I was in a band with him when I was about 13 or 14.
Are you nervous about the concert tour?
A little apprehensive. No, I think it'll be good fun, actually. Really good fun. I mean, we're so well rehearsed as far as it goes, and the music will take care of itself.
By early March, the whole team moved out to Shepperton for more space and practice. The music was finally how she wanted it, but the other details had yet to click. Some of the equipment had proven unsuitable, and more still had to be ordered, often costing thousands of pounds. And above all, one major problem had yet to be solved. She wouldn't be able to dance and sing and hold a microphone at the same time. An entirely new vocal sound system would have to be developed. How complicated has the sound been for the tour?
Very complicated, actually. We've had quite a few problems to overcome. Mainly the making up of Kate herself, from the dance point of view.
How have you solved that?
With a very small microphone. A small mic on a boom arm. It's going to be used from the side of her head.
Half a dozen complete outfits were in their final stages, every single one capable of being changed quickly between songs.
Yeah, right. And I think without actually having cobwebs all over you, I think this is the nearest you're going to get to cobwebs without it. Beautiful. And for the dancers...
With 3 weeks to go, Kate Bush was more like an executive than a singer, making a series of decisions almost every hour. Every detail, every colour, every texture, she helped to decide. Even the choice of the crew food was partly influenced by her and produced by her other brother, John.
Well, we've got nothing really difficult, but there are a lot of vegetarians involved, about 16. And my wife's been cooking for the last few days, and it's working out really well. Everybody likes it. It's all going very fast.
It's almost a vegetarian tour, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say that. Yes. Yeah, well, it's good food because it lets people carry on working afterwards. They're not walking around really laid out with an enormous great meat meal.
Last week, the preparations climaxed at London's Rainbow Theatre, specially booked for the final run-through. In conditions of surprising secrecy, the last wrinkles were gradually ironed out. After 2.5 months of intense hard work, everyone, including Kate herself, was holding up well. By then, the entire tour, finishing with 4 nights at the Palladium, had been sold out.
You say we're fantastic, but still we don't have a
The most difficult ones are where I've got the headset and I'm moving a lot. It's an amazing feeling of freedom because, like, there's nothing in your hands, yet you can hear your voice being projected miles away. It's incredible. But it's not quite in its full design yet. There are just a few things that are wrong with it. And it's not always right in front of my mouth, but we're getting that soon too.
With only 1 week to go before opening, how do you think the rehearsals have gone so far?
I think they're going very well. There's a lot of rushing, but there always is at this time, and that's when most gets done. I think it's going well.
The plan was for a fully integrated dancing, singing, clowning, conjuring, acting, poetical effects show, throwing everything in and just hoping it would hold together. On the last dress rehearsal, it finally did. And although at first they wouldn't admit it, they were ready for Liverpool. There'll never be another night quite like the first Kate Bush show at the Liverpool Empire. Even parts of the audience were nervous, wondering if the young lady with brittle voice had brittle nerves as well. But her manager, Hilary Walker, was carefully hiding any fears she had.
It has been hard work every day, 7 days a week, but it's really been a question of getting the right people to do the right jobs at the right time and pulling them all together and making a big team and making it work.
Are you nervous about tonight?
Excited, I think. I think we all are. Yes, we're all nervous, of course we are. But fingers crossed.
It means a lot, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
After just one song, we knew. She was a sensation. Her reputation was safe, and more. Kate Bush was thoroughly enjoying herself during the greatest test of her life.
Kate,
From Nationwide Supplies.
Oh, bless you.
You really happy tonight?
Did you enjoy the show?
Oh, it was lovely.
Did you?
You really happy?
I'm knocked out. I can't believe that audience.
Worth that 3 months hard work? Oh, well worth it.
I'm just completely knocked out, really. They're amazing.
In all, the 6-week sellout tour was seen by 100,000. Kate Bush had proved, to her audience at least, an all-round entertainer. She's back now to the recording studio, comfortably working on her 3rd album. Don't you have a problem now? What next? How you're going to follow the success?
Well, you see, people say this to me, and I don't really look at it that way because it's not a matter of following success. It's things have happened, you've done them in the past, and you see things wrong in them, and you want to go on and you want to do them right. And I think that's all it is, you know. It's just the desire to want to keep doing things better. And I don't really see it as following a great success, because if I did, I'd get really paranoid, and I probably wouldn't be able to do a thing. I'd be so worried about doing something better than that, whereas you're just in the present moment and you're doing what you're doing.
Are you likely to change your style completely, suddenly?
I don't know. I'd quite like to, in a way, because I think change is a very important thing on any level. And I do want to change, not only as a person, but as a musician. And I think it's starting to happen a little, just slightly different.
What's the most satisfying thing you do, then?
The most satisfying thing? I guess when you've actually written the song, and you think about what's going to happen to it in the future, the fact that it maybe will have strings on it and voices. And...
Who do you first play it to?
Well, it always used to be my father. When I lived at home, the first thing I'd do was grab him out of his chair and say, listen to this, and I'd put him down and play him all this rubbish. But now I think it's probably either John Kelly, my engineer, or one of my brothers, and still my father, now and again. It's always got to be someone that I know their judgment is good, people I trust.
And if they said it was rubbish?
If they said it was rubbish, I'd think about it, but if I didn't think it was rubbish, then I'd still carry on with it. You have to believe in yourself. You can't just accept what other people say all the time, otherwise you become them and not yourself.
Do you ever worry that your confidence might go?
It goes. Yes, it goes a lot. And you sit there and think, I shouldn't, you know, oh, where's my purpose? I'm nothing. And then something will happen that will just make you see that you're just a tiny little thing just trying to do your best, and that's all you can do, so that's cool.
Are you ambitious?
I think I must be. I don't think I want to be ambitious, but I must be to want to put up with all this to carry on.
You're now just over 21, and you've made it. What is there left to do now?
Everything. Yeah. I haven't really begun yet. I've begun on one level, but then that's all gone now, so you begin again. I think
is there ever
exciting.
a chance that you might give up, get married, settle down, be an ordinary mother, say?
Obviously there is a chance because I'm a human, and humans are very unpredictable. But I don't know, I don't see that happening to me, not for a while. I've got so much to do, and I think freedom is important to be able to do all those things.
What will Kate Bush be like at 31? Any idea?
I don't know, probably a few more lines. I hope they're happy ones.
And a few more songs?
Yeah, I hope so. That's what I want to do, that's what I'm here for.